what I read in September. So first up is Hello Stranger by Catherine Center, which I rated 3 stars. So basically this is about a girl named Sadie, and she has to undergo brain surgery, and from that she gets this thing called face blindness. That's not their medical term for it, but that's the term, basic term. So she can't like put faces together, human faces. Animals she can. So this guy she meets right before she undergoes the surgery, like kind of saves her life, and then he turns out, then there's this other guy she meets, right? He lives in her building, wears this one jacket all the time. Then there's this other guy she meets after the surgery, who is her dog's vet. And it's a romance novel, so you can put the pieces together and figure out it's one guy all along. Yeah. Oh, the guy's the same guy. I think his name's like, I don't know what his name is. I think she calls him Joe, but I don't think his name is Joe. But I can't remember his name. So, and then Butcher and Blackbird by Brian Weaver. 4 stars. It's just such a good book. This is about Sloane and Rowan. Obviously they both do something. They met one year, and then every year after that they have this game. His brother picks the target, and they go after that thing. I have to make sure, like, I don't think I can say certain words on here, so I have to be very cautious about what I say. But then a friendship obviously develops. They have this little thing, and they get together and they fall in love, and they're so cute. Leather and Lark by Brian Weaver, also 4 stars. It's about Lark and Lachlan. Lachlan and Rowan are brothers. Their last name is Kane. Lachlan and Rowan are brothers, and their last name is Kane. They have another younger brother, so it's Lachlan, Rowan, and then their youngest brother, which I also read his book, but I can't remember his name. And Lark and Sloane are besties. Lachlan and Rowan and his brother are from Ireland. Okay, they live in America now. So basically, Lachlan sort of does what Rowan does, but he does it for this guy, and he does other jobs for the guy, right? He works with leather also. Lark is a singer, but she also does what Sloane and Rowan do. And yeah, they have a marriage of convenience to help him out and to mainly to keep him safe. So yeah, mainly benefited him. And then Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo. This was 3 stars. This is the second book in the Shadow and Bone series. I started this book forever ago, and I just finished it because I had testing at school, and we had to get off our computers and read a book. So that's why I finished this. It's about Alana Starkov. She's the Sun Summoner in the book. There's a guy named Mal. There's the Prince. Darkling. Like, it's pretty much continues from the first one. It just has a lot more going on. She ends up back at the palace, like the little palace. And she ends up friends with the king's second son. And all that stuff. And the Darkling shows up again, which is really annoying. Yeah. I think in the first one, I liked the Darkling at the beginning, and then I realized, oh, no, he's evil. No. But in the show, the Darkling's actually really hot. Is he terrible? Yes. But is he hot? Also yes. So, Scythe and Sparrow by Brian Weaver, the 3rd and last book in the Ruinous Love trilogy. This was also 4 stars. The brother Fionn, Kane, I think it's pronounced Finn, but I'm calling it Fionn because I have fun. We're gonna go. It's not spelled like Finn though. So he's a doctor, he's the youngest brother. And then he ends up saving this girl's, like, well, not her life, but she ends up breaking into his clinic because she's injured. Her name is Rose Evans. And, I'm trying to Google something. She's a circus performer. She also reads tarot cards. And, yeah. And then so she ends up living with him for a while because of her injury. Like, she injures her leg. She does what Rowan, Sloane, Lark, and Lachlan do. Well, not exactly what Lachlan does, because she does it more for fun. And they're, like, super adorable. Like, they live together for so long, and then it's, like, friends. Something. Okay. It's pronounced Fionn. Yeah. Fionn. Or Fionn. Knew it. Okay, I was pronouncing it pretty much right the entire time. I wanted to make sure I was pronouncing it right, but I did not Google that when I was reading it. But the book was super good, and I would recommend reading this trilogy. So, yeah. Then I was listening to this on an audiobook, The Stranger Upstairs by Lisa M. Maltlin. This is a 3-star read. I did just switch into an accent. Just ignore that. I do that sometimes. Basically, this book's a thriller book. I listened to it all on audiobook. I listen to thrillers on audiobook because they're easier. Like, I don't tend to highlight thriller books. So it's easier for me to read a book that I'm not going to highlight on audio while I'm, like, cleaning and stuff. So, basically, this is about a lady named Sarah. She's a therapist. She's married to a man named Joe. They move into this house where, this husband sort of, hurt his wife, his daughter, but the daughter got away, the wife didn't, sadly. And, he also ended up, how do I say this? Not breathing at the end. But Sarah and Joe survive, okay? That was like 40 years ago. No one knows what happened to where the daughter went after. But, so Sarah and her husband buy the house. Right, she's a therapist. But then stuff starts happening in the house, and it's crazy. It's, like, insane. The husband ends up cheating on his wife, like, terrible guy. Turns out Sarah's real name isn't Sarah. Her sister's name. She was, yeah. I'm also going to spoil this one a little bit. Basically, the house wasn't haunted or anything. It was just carbon dioxide poisoning. Yeah. The house, like, had a bunch of pent up of that in the house. So, you know, harmed some people. Some people end up kind of not around anymore because of it. Sadly. One of the characters I really liked. Yeah. Sarah survived, though. Wildcard by Elsie Silver. 4 stars. This is the last book in the Rose Hill series, and it just came out, like, early September. And it arrived when I was reading Ruinous Love Trilogy, so I couldn't read it right away. It's about Sebastian Russo and Gwen. Sebastian is obviously, like, friends with all the guys. Gwen moves to town, becomes friends with the girls, and, like, the entire group is, like, friends, right? Like, all the 4 couples are besties with each other. It's really adorable. Sebastian's, like, a guy in a plane during fires, and he pours the water. I can't remember what it's exactly called. Oh, fire pilot. Okay. And Gwen is a yoga instructor, which is fine. They basically meet at an airport. And, yeah. She accidentally dates his son without knowing it's his kid. He's like a 20-year-old. Sebastian didn't know about his kid at all. So, and the kid was born when he was like 15 or 16. I can't exactly remember. But he never knew the kid until the kid was a grown adult. And so Gwen ends up dating Sebastian, which they are so adorable together. Like, he's so nice to her, but he's also so grumpy all the time that I'm like, okay. But also at the same time, no. This one's actually, like, the deluxe edition, so it has, like, some cute, like, decals in it that, like, the other ones don't have. because it doesn't have like the number on the side. Like the first one does, because I don't have that one in the special edition, but the rest don't, and it really bugs me that they don't match. But yeah, that's it for all I read in September. I'll see y'all next time. Bye!